Hey, what is going on guys, and welcome to my first impressions of Mass Effect Andromeda. In this video I'm going to be going over the things I like and the things I dislike and give you an overall idea of what the game is actually like. Woo, that's a lot of likes. And on a side note, this is a single player impressions only, as I'll be doing a separate multiplayer one at a later date, and also will be gameplay related, so not really story related. I don't want to spoil the game for you guys. So if everyone's ready, let's do this! So first things first, the game is actually good. I know it's been getting a lot of stick about facial animations and little bugs here or there, but what I've played is actually not bad at all. And if you can get over the sometimes ridiculous facial animations, you'll actually probably enjoy the game.
Oh crap.
So far I'd say I've played about 8 hours, so I've got a pretty good feel for the game so far, but there's still so much more to do.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one!
The character customization is also another low point for the game, I feel. With only like 9 head presets, I mean it's pretty ridiculous when you think a game based on RPG and all this, that and the other, and you've only got like 9 different head presets to pick from. It's quite shocking really. No. Oh, it's with these heads. The combat in the game is actually really good, even though your AI components actually kind of annoy you at times. You don't really do much with them, you just sort of, you can tell them where to go by placing left or right on the D-pad and it orders them around. But all it really does is just orders them to this like one area, and they don't actually stay there, they just carry on walking around pretty much. But the actual overall combat is actually really good. Another point to talk about is the fact you can't really change your guns in terms of quick swap. You've got to sort of pause the game in order to change the gun, which I kind of feel takes away from the game sometimes. But overall, no, the powers are good. You've got different profiles that you can actually switch up on the slide. You can put them as like your favourites. So say I've got an adept guy with loads of bionics, because adept basically boosts up your bionic skills. So you can map like 3 different skills to the bionics and then use that, and then you can also set up another favourite with a different profile like a vanguard or something, and then cater 3 different skills to suit that, and then you can switch them up whenever you want. So I found that pretty good. Another thing to mention is the actual difficulty levels of the game. I'm playing it on normal, but there are a couple of levels below and a couple of levels higher. I would recommend playing, probably if it's your first time playing this type of game, playing just below normal, as you find that in the game you die quite a lot. You need to really hug cover badly in this game. Just like in previous Mass Effects, there's a few planets that you're able to land on and actually explore. Boots on the ground style, baby. The only issue with this is that the game works in the same way as the other Mass Effects do. You sort of find a bunch of planets together, you will scan them, and chances are there's usually only ever one planet that you can actually land on, and the rest you just send out your probes to sort of scan for minerals and this, that and the other. So they haven't really done anything special with it compared to what they used to be doing on Mass Effects 3, 2 and 1. The only thing is the actual playable area itself is a lot bigger this time around. So every map that you land on has, you know, a much bigger play space. Kind of like if any of you have played Dragon Age Inquisition, you'll notice those playable areas are quite big. It's kind of similar to that, and it would be really, because it's made by the same people. Mission wise, there's actually quite a lot to do in Andromeda. You pick up missions from all different types of places, from the Nexus, which is the new citadel, from actual on-board planets. You basically anywhere in the game you go, your chances are you're going to find a mission there. I will say this though, there is one mission that I found so far called Station Sabotage. It's just it's incompletable. It's just not possible to complete the mission. It's glitched out on me. Yeah, you have to basically scan these 3 different like panels that have been sabotaged by some random person. Anyway, I go to the third the third one, which is the Pathfinder's HQ, and the game doesn't actually allow me to scan it because it previously allowed me to scan it before, so it's sort of bugging out, so I can't actually complete that mission. So it's actually really frustrating, and I've heard there's a couple more missions similar to that are bugging out, but you know, they know of the issues. EA will be working on it. Chances are there's going to be a patch out pretty soon for these types of bugs, so I won't worry too much about that. Oh, and what the f*** is this? Krogans don't talk like that, piece of shit. Sort your shit out, EA.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
Well, that's going to just about do it for my first impressions video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment box below if you're enjoying Mass Effect Andromeda so far, and stay tuned for my multiplayer first impressions that I'll be bringing to you at a later date. Please like and subscribe for more gaming goodness, and remember, never let it be.